Okay, you have money for one vacation and you're trying to decide, is it Disney World or is it a Disney cruise? Today, we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna see which vacation might be the right one for your family.
Hi guys, we're Brandon and Allison with Fly Kite Vacations here today to talk to you a little bit about Disney World versus Disney Cruise Line. We are a family of 6. We have 4 kiddos that range from 10 to 2. We do love everything Disney and we want to share our tips and tricks and experiences with you guys. So thanks for coming along on this video today and joining us on our channel. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you are in need of any travel planning for Disney, click the link up here to message us on Instagram. We'd love to help you out. It's all free. All the services are free for you, and it's something we enjoy to pass along.
Okay, so Disney World versus Disney Cruise. As soon as we got back from our first Disney cruise, everyone asked us, how does it compare? Knowing that we're a big Disney World family, they wanted to know what our thoughts were. And Disney cruises have become very popular lately. They've doubled their fleet size in the last couple of years, maybe year even, and so that's a pretty big deal. And a lot of people are thinking about cruises. A lot of people are wondering about Disney World. We're gonna actually start with some of the things that we love about a Disney cruise. Now, obviously this is our opinion, this is based on our experience. We did a cruise on the Disney Wish and we went for a very short 3-night cruise to the Bahamas.
The first thing we loved about the Disney cruise was the food. From the rotational dinings at night, it was fabulous food there. And then from the Marceline Market to the poolside options as well. Just everything they had was just top notch. The chicken tendies, of course, chicken tenders were a hit as well. And surprise for us was the pizza, I do believe. We loved it, kids loved it, and the pizza was a surprise.
Yeah.
Gem for us.
Yeah. Yes. Room service, I mean, you could eat all day long if you want on your Disney cruise. And we mostly did eat all day.
Sure did.
All day long. And I think I was really surprised at the quality of the food too, based off of other cruise ships that we've been on. When you're producing that much food and it's like a mass production of food, I definitely think that the food was overall so good and better than a lot of places that we've tried at Disney World as far as restaurants go.
And not just your dinners, just the regular pizza, burgers, tenders,
everything.
It's good.
We also loved the inclusive feel for everything. You know, when you kind of go ahead, you pay for that trip months in advance, and then you're mostly done. I mean, there's still some other things that'll come up and you can always add things on and all of that. But the main things are you've already paid for. You've already paid for your food. You've already paid for your entertainment. You've already paid for the kids club, room service, the sodas.
Sodas are included.
Yeah, sodas are included. Yeah, so I think that part we really enjoyed was that kind of inclusive feel that you get with the cruises.
And the third thing we loved about it was the fact that they have the kids club. They have the Oceaneers Club. They have It's a Small World nursery. And we try to take advantage of it a couple of times while we're on the ship, just to get some time together, let the kids go play, and us get a date while we're on the ship.
Yeah.
Which we thought was a neat feature of going on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, and just the kids club, the security was really great there. The check-in process, checkout process, they had kind of a backup plan other than just their bands going, safe words or passwords and all those things. So that was top notch. And I mean, we have to talk a little bit about, just from the kids' perspective, we have kids of different ages, but I feel like there was something for most of them to do, like at all points on the ship. So not just the kids club, but also like if someone wanted to go to a movie, they had a movie playing. If someone wanted to go to a show, if someone wanted to see a character. So the cruise had a lot of options for all ages. And it's all there together on one ship, like versus Disney World where you might be having to go a little further out and walk a little more. Like you're all right there together on that ship and can kind of go back and forth. We did a lot of switching back and forth between the kids. Now we're going to get into the things that we did not like. This is just our opinion, remember that. So one thing we did not like on the cruise was the strictish time times for everything. So just from the moment we got on the ship, you have your boarding time that you have to get on the ship. I mean, we were a little late, so, but you've got your time you have to get on the ship. The dinner times, you have to be at dinner at a certain time. You have to kind of be back on the ship at a certain time. They're going to leave the port. For us specifically, the big time thing was we had to, for the kids club, it's different. The Oceaneers Club, the kids can kind of go in whenever they want as long as it's open. But for the nursery, you have times that you have to schedule for them to go to the nursery, which is obviously very hard when you have smaller kids because you're not exactly sure when they're going to be napping, when they're going to be happy, all of that. But you have a certain time where they have to go that you pick out beforehand, or you can try to see if maybe there's an open spot, but we did not have any luck with that, with wanting to extend our time or not, because they were already at capacity. So that part is a little bit more strict, I think, and set in stone. The shows are at certain times, obviously. There's a lot of people on the ship, so I get why they need to do that, why everyone needs to do their rotational dining at a certain time. But you don't have a ton of flexibility with things like that.
Another thing we didn't really care for too much about this was there really wasn't too much for our 2-year-old to do. So for the younger guys, the shows weren't kind of weren't their thing. The dinners were nice, but they were long. So you're doing the whole hour and a half process. And the 2-year-old might not be able to hang in there, which was the case with our 2-year-old. I was a little disappointed, I guess, with the pools. They have to do this. It's a cruise ship, but
I get the rules. Trained. Yeah, we're not going against the rules at all.
I get that he's not potty trained. He can't get in the pools. They have the splash area for him, but that was it. Our older kids could do the slides, the pools. They could go wherever they wanted to as far as that went. But for him, he was limited.
And even the nursery, I think would have been, it looked more set up for, and I hope we have footage for this, but even the nursery really looks more for like really, really young babies more so. But he's 2, so he can totally do some small little, like there was another little room that had like a really tiny slide and a little boat. And, like that would have been a great area for him, but they keep that closed off from the nursery most of the time unless you're having like an open house. And so and I had asked them at one point, do y'all ever open this up? Yeah, I was like, do you guys open this up? And they were like, no, well, they use that for the Oceaneers Club.
Oh, really? That area was for the Oceaneers Club?
I know. And it's really tiny. Yeah, like a 3-year-old.
Well, in that case.
Yeah.
That was really tiny.
So the nursery was small,
Man.
and he didn't love being there, honestly. He did okay the first time he went, but the other 2 times he went, he wasn't all about it.
I was just assuming he could go into that. So that but it was like geared. I was like,
I know.
It was
it's like a flat slide. Like there's barely anything on it.
Yeah. Put it in here
if we have it,
I thought that was his area. It was perfect. I was like, oh, that's great. Too bad the older kids can't go in here and drive the ship and stuff. Okay. No wonder you didn't like it.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of expensive, and it was for us more so, maybe because we need 2 staterooms. We're a family of 6. Even with a good deal, we got a pretty good discount on it, but it was still up there, and we did stay on a newer class ship, so I know there are cheaper options on some of the older ships.
And we didn't go with a more expensive room. We went
an interior room. So we had the least expensive room, and yes, and it was still a pretty pricey trip for us. When you add in all of the extra things, and what I mean by extra things, and you don't necessarily think about this coming up, but when you usually have to get a hotel the night before so that you can get on the ship on time if you're coming from another area, and so you've got that hotel fee to think about.
We had to get passports.
We had to buy a passport. And you can do birth certificates and all that, but that was a choice that we wanted to do anyway. But you do have to have documentation. Parking is an extra expense that you have to pay for. Also, there's a lot of things like gratuities and things like that kind of get on, and which are well deserved because these cast members are phenomenal. But that is
split. The dinner was split 4 ways, I think.
Yeah.
Head waiter, assistant waiter, some guy that came and said hi, how things are doing. We gave him some money.
But they were wonderful, and they do a lot behind the scenes, so I think it was totally worth it. But it is an extra cost to think about. Oceaneers Club, you tip them as well.
That surprised me. I didn't realize that. I knew about the nursery because you pay for the nursery too.
Yeah, you do have to pay for the nursery. The Oceaneers Club, you don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
The nursery you do. Yes. For us, a Disney cruise is more expensive than a Disney World vacation. So even a short one. Because think about when we go to Disney World, we usually go for like 4 to 5 days at least, if not more. Yeah. And we spend about what we would pay for a 3-night cruise.
Or less. Yeah.
Or less. You probably less, actually.
Jumping over to Disney World, one of the things that we like about that one or love about this this type of vacation is the water parks, the parks that they have, and all the rides that come along with it. So being able to go and get that kind of entertainment and that kind of experience, we like that about Disney World.
Yeah. Second thing we love about Disney World is resorts, or all the resorts. There are over 20 resorts at Walt Disney World. So when you're going there, you have so many choices to pick from, and they're all so different, and the theming is so different. The feel you get at all of them are so different. We love that part. We love the pools at the resorts, the amenities, the space, you can spread out a little more than you get on the cruise. So we do love that part about a Disney World vacation.
A third thing we like about Disney World is the kind of the flexible time that you have. You sort of kind of have your choice. If you're choosing to do a park, you have that whole day to do the park. And then when you're in there, you want to get your meals in. And certain times you kind of are stuck with that a little bit. But for the most part, your time is a little bit more flexible.
Yeah. Even your lightning lanes, you have more of a window versus you've got to be here at 3 o'clock or whatever. You've got an hour window. If you're a little late, it's probably fine. And you can kind of decide, I'm going to eat dinner at this time. I'm going to eat dinner at 4. I'm going to eat dinner at 5. Freedom with the time slots a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Okay, some negatives about a Disney World vacation. Number 1, it's a lot of walking. Mm-hmm. I think we average 6 to 10 miles when we do a park day at Disney World. So you're moving around a lot, and that can get tiring after a while.
It's probably why we sleep so well there. Number 2 is that it could be a little bit complicated. There's a lot of things to do, and I guess coming with that is could be a little bit troublesome to navigate, from lightning lanes to getting around to what ride to do when, and how to book up new lightning lanes, and I mean all the things that come with it could become a little bit more complicated. Mm-hmm. And once you learn that, it is a good time, but oh man, if it's your first visit, it can be
figuring out the app can be a lot. Mm-hmm. If you've never used the My Disney Experience app, and how to mobile order. And number 3, the weather is a big factor, and I know it can be a big factor on your cruise too. But at Disney World in particular, you're spending a lot of the time usually in the parks. And so most of the things are outdoors. A lot of the rides could shut down if it's the weather's, if there's lightning or thunder. If it's really, really hot, that can be a little bit of a negative, because you really can only do so much. Your kids are going to get tired more easy, or your kids are going to get tired more quickly if it's really hot. So you're kind of subject, your day is a little bit subject to what the weather is going to be like at Disney World. And that could be bad, could be bad, could be good, but you definitely are at the mercy of the weather. Here are some reasons why a Disney cruise might be a good fit for your family. Number 1, maybe you want to see some other countries. Maybe you want to go to Alaska. Maybe you want to just experience a whole new culture. And a Disney cruise is a great way to do that. You still get that Disney feel, the same Disney feel that you'll get in Disney World, in the Disney parks. You get the characters, you get the shows, all the theming, but you're also exploring a whole nother world. Number 2, maybe you love the Disney service. I mean, Disney cast members are known for just going above and beyond. Maybe you love that. Maybe you love the cleanliness of Disney. Oh my goodness, hand washing stations everywhere.
For the Wish,
Everywhere
yeah.
for the Wish. The kids club, before you go in to eat at Marceline Market, they hand you, hand wipes. Yeah, before dinner. And all the Wish class ships and up, they serve you at the buffets versus having hands everywhere. So, I mean, maybe you love that part about Disney, but maybe you just don't love rides. Maybe you don't want to be walking 10 miles a day, but you still love Disney, and you love their luxurious feel. I feel like the cruise felt very luxurious. The ship was beautiful. The attention to detail was like immaculate for sure. So maybe you like that. A cruise might be a good option for you. Maybe you want to enjoy Disney, but your style is more sitting by a beautiful beach in the Bahamas or by a pool and watching funnel vision, and you would much rather do that than be in the park, stand in line, deal with the heat. Disney cruise might be a good option for you if you want that more relaxed feel.
And here's why a Disney World vacation might be the right one for you. Is if you have younger kids at Disney World, once you get into everything, there's so many options for those younger kids, from the rides to the mini character meet and greets, and all the things that they are included in. There's a lot more to do at Disney World for those younger guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I mean we took our youngest to Disney World at 7 weeks old. And I literally wore him, and he was just along for almost every single thing that we did. Mm-hmm. And for a cruise specifically, the babies have to be at least 6 months old, and from there on, there's only certain things that you can do on the cruise.
And number 2 is if you like more of a variety of things to do, the 4 different parks, the water parks, even the mini golf that comes with it. If you can sneak over and do that. From the different resorts you could go to, the dining. While it's not all included in everything that you're doing there, it is a lot more to choose from if you're going to Disney World instead.
So overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you a little bit of an insight into Disney cruises versus Disney World, and maybe helped you make a decision. I think for our family, we decided after our Disney cruise that we definitely want to do a Disney cruise again. Mm-hmm. I think that we decided that we would wait a little bit. I think the big factor for us was just our 2-year-old was probably a little bit young for the way we wanted to experience the cruise. And of course you can skip the sit down meals and all of that, but at the same time it's kind of part of why you're going on the cruise.
Absolutely.
So, and the child care and all of that. So I think that for us, we decided that we'll probably wait till he's a little bit older. I think our 5-year-old, then 4-year-old was at a great age, and I think probably 3.5 and up is probably what would be best for our family. And Disney World is just a little bit easier for us right now. So I think that's our pick for now, but we're definitely going to cruise again, and I think that it is a great option for a lot of families.
Thanks again for watching today, guys, and clicking on this video. We hope it helped. And again, subscribe to the channel, and let us know below if you're a Disney cruise person or if you are a Disney World person. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.